So another day here, and we are driving now. It looks relatively similar here with the Joshua trees here again. We were really close. We drove already here for 1.5 hours, I think. And now we are driving north, and we are relatively close still to LA here. But soon it will go more through the desert here again, a little bit more. And yeah, it's early, still today, 9, and let's see what's happening today. It's a really bad road here, huh? So what we have here now on the right side, it's on the left side at the end, it's Edwards Air Force Base here. It's a well-known Air Force base for all the bombers and whatever. And if there are some planes flying around here, this is from the Air Force Base here. And we will also have then someone there. We have to go over the mountains, by the way. And what's this here? It's some kind of a trailer park, indeed. A trailer park. Not nice here at the highway, really. And there will be then a Mojave, the town Mojave. I'm just looking on the left side, there's a plane. It's a strange plane on the left side. Yeah, you can see Edwards Air Force Base, 1 mile. NASA, Neil Armstrong Flight Research Center. Yeah, this is also a space shuttle landing. Oh, it was at the end. There's no space shuttle anymore. Facility here. And this is also, I think, NASA has here something. We also have then in Mojave, this is there at the mountains there, the Mojave Air Force Base. No, it's not Air Force, it's a flight, I don't know how to call it, I don't know. But there are some planes stored. You can see this. There are many planes stored there. There's a plane storage facility, let's say, here because of the desert. What's this for? There was once a motel here, Desert Eagle Apartments. This doesn't look nice here.
I think it looks nice. It looks nice.
Desert Eagle Apartments, yeah?
Yeah.
You want to live there? At the highway, you like the area. Yeah. The area is nice, but it's not nice on the highway here. I wanted to avoid to drive over the highway. This will be, I think, the only time we are driving over the highway, but there was no other road really. Because we have to go over the mountains here, and this is only really possible on this highway, on the Tehachapi Pass then later, however you call it. And this will be windy and cold there. By the way, currently it's only 55 degrees, but it's much warmer than some places we have been before, so it gets warmer and warmer currently. But at the pass I think it will be really cold again. Yeah, this is how it looks. So, what you can here see, or perhaps not, because it's too far away still, this is many planes. There are dozens of them, big planes, because this is airplane storage here. You can see it on Google if you want. And this is the Mojave Space Airport and Spaceport. Space and Airport, whatever. And here are even rockets flying. I think there is Blue Origin was here. Starting with the space travel.
Neu berechnet 178 Kilometer, Zeit 2 Stunden 7 Minuten.
And we are going here a little bit around the town, here the main road.
Dem Straßenverlauf circa 5 Kilometer folgen bis zur CA 58 Business Mojave Barbershop.
So that's now the Mojave. You can see it airandspaceport.com, and you have here a nice bench where you can sit and watch the plane. I think it's an old NASA plane. Climbing on aircraft is prohibited. It's really windy here. The companion is shouting here. That's a nice old airplane. You can see here Mojave Air and Spaceport. Imagination flies here in the middle of the desert, and there are so many planes parked there. And what's also there is what we have seen. Virgin Galactic is here. What's this here? Convert CV99, NASA Landing System Research. NASA Armstrong Flight Research Center, Edwards, California, as a landing system research aircraft to flight test space shuttle landing gear and braking systems. Main landing gear entire from the shuttle Enterprise installed between CVs. Understand. Interesting. The results allowed the crosswind limits of the orbiters to be increased from 15 to 20 knots. Okay, yeah. Interesting desert surrounding here. And then some more old aircraft. Turbines here, they are covered. It's cold here. I don't know if they were in early times really covered here. This is original. F4. This is the old F4, what we also had in Germany. Sonic booms over Mojave. (1996). To drones, converted to drones. Vietnam. And this looks really old there. The other one. What's this? There's a sign. Climbing on aircraft is prohibited. What's here? Oh, you can look inside here. There's some connections. There's some more connections here. Oh Jesus. I don't know if I pull here something. Oh, there's no turbine inside anymore. It's empty. No turbine. They stole the turbine. It's really windy here. It's always windy here in Mojave. Oh, what's this? This is foam. Glass fiber. For this time it was really advanced perhaps. And Mach 2.2, it's very fast. But there's no turbines here inside anymore. Hello? Hello? What an engineering to build everything here. Everything aluminum. And this was even... This is for air... This is the air tanking system. In-air tanking system. And this was flying in Vietnam here in the war. Then we have another plane here. Another fighter plane. There's the experimental. What's this? Is there a plane? ZAP! TF-35 Draken Supersonic Jet Trainer. National Test Pilot School. This aircraft was used to train future test pilots and flight test engineers from around the world by NTPS here at Mojave from 49 2009. Jesus! It's not old. And by the way, this is always here. What's alcohol and lens tissue? Clean glass with fat speck. Can't see anything here really. There's no seat inside anymore. And this is covered completely here. Perhaps that nothing is. Oh, this is even a key lock here. Locked with a key. Experimental. Oh, something on top. Lights. But I think there's also not any turbine inside anymore. Engine, I mean. And I think you don't see anything much here of this. Oh, it's closed. It's covered. Perhaps there's still an engine inside. They keep it for later someone. Oh, there's the aircraft identification number here, the serial number. Interesting. Serial number. Compagnon. Made a quick stop at the convenience store here. So that's the pass now, where we're driving over here and then it goes down. I think even 1000 meters down. And this is always windy here. But it goes down. We are now 1100 meters high. There are some wind turbines. So that's now Tehachapi, however you call it. And it's very old town here, old pass. To come from the east more into the west. And here's the summit. So that's now. Yeah. That's now the summit, and then after this here now it goes down into the Central Valley more and more. Bakersfield, yeah, Bakersfield is the next bigger town. You must see that it's currently only 45 degrees here. That we can then also have our lunch then somewhere, but not in this crazy storm here on the top of the pass. And also with the coldness, 45, this is perhaps, what is it, 10 degrees Celsius.
Than any exchange with her.
man was arrested this afternoon, one day after the attack at a crowded rush hour.
Just tips off at 6:30 Eastern on ESPN Radio, 7 Eastern on ESPN.
So we left now the highway. This looks much better. There are also some birds. It's good to leave the desert now for a while. There are some birds here. It sounds a little bit more like spring, even if this is still a desert here at the end. The Central Valley where we are currently. And we have still 30 kilometers to go. 30 kilometers through a little bit parts here of the Central Valley. And then we arrived to our, look at this house, to our camping area there. At the end everything is here full with farmland. Here, look at this. Jesus, what a car. Truck and parking storage. And this is how it looks here. Can't see it perhaps, but there are the mountains in the distance. And on the other side there are also mountains, and this is the Central Valley. And this here is some almond plantation here. Everything full with almond trees in this case. What's happening? Oh yeah, there's a train, indeed. That's a passenger train. We are now here in the camp spot for camping. And there's a state park we can visit then later, some historical houses, and this is the camp area. There's a bird nest.
Where?
Not there. Not there.
There.
Is there a bird nest?
Inside. And there as well.
Yeah.
Hello.
There's the birds waiting there. Always. And I think this is eucalyptus tree here. And the good thing is we have a shower there. This is eucalyptus indeed. It smells a little bit, but not too much. Yeah, no, it's very much eucalyptus. It smells absolutely eucalyptus kind. That's a nice place here. $20 per night. And then, by the way, it's still not really warm. In the sun it's okay, but it's only perhaps 17 degrees. What is this for holes here? There's so many holes.
Might be from squirrels.
Yeah, there are so many squirrels. They are not here, but they are behind there. There are so many. Naja. But it's now lunchtime. So, I will again investigate here. Or not again investigate, but investigate how the facilities are here. But it looks like warm water there. There's even gas for warm water. Let's check the showers. Oh, there's another bird nest here. It seems, yeah. It's open. It's a shower. Yeah, it's indeed a shower. Warm. It's cold currently. It's getting warmer. Yeah, it's warm, indeed. Warm water. Absolutely excellent. Ooh. And how is this here looking? It's a little bit bigger. Everything. Not in hotel standard. Oh, there's another train coming. You can really feel like in the movies on a farm here. With the train going through your property there in the distance. How long is it? This is really long, the train this time. And behind is the Sierra Nevada where we go tomorrow. I still can't see an end. Huh. There's no end. And what's here? What is this? I think this is a water supply and the dump area. Yeah, this is the dump area, and you pay. We can dump your feces. There's toilets. Oh no! Here's something. Compagnon hasn't seen this, but it is not working. The hot here is not working anymore. Oh, here it's working. This is working here. Interesting. Interesting facilities here. How's the toilet here? There's coming some water out of the toilet. No, this is a normal toilet. I think it's a little bit full here. That's the reason why the water is coming out. I don't know. No, it's not full, it's normal. This water, I don't know where this is coming from. Yeah, this is Central Valley. I don't know where there are some additional toilets. Tja. It's a little bit getting warmer step by step here. Today. In the evening we can have a fire. But now it's lunchtime. So we had now our lunch. This is how it looks here. Again the same as yesterday. Beans with this magic sauce. Which was I think only... Oh, there's a squirrel. 2 squirrels. 3. They're hunting each other. The squirrels. And they live here on the ground somehow. I could make a little bit fun and oh, there was a squirrel looking. I could put my camera there. No, there was nothing happening. So there's here water flowing. They use it like it's for free. There's so much water coming out here. It's crazy. So that's the entrance for the campground. That's the historical area, and I talked with the ranger there. Came, everything good, no issues. The only thing is there's a pre-booking for this campsite we are currently on, so we have to move, and we will move now. I suggest, but what a nice site. And tomorrow there's 4 more definitely coming. 4 booked already. What's tomorrow? I don't know what day tomorrow is. Oh, there's a bird. So that's the car. And this pump has even a key on it, so you can turn it on. And this here is some kind of a bird refuge here. Oh, this is something we need here. We take with us later. We need some firewood. For this evening then. And this is some wildlife refuge here in the Central Valley of California. I forgot it, what it's called. Kern Country. I think it's Kern Country. It's really quiet here, and this is big. It's really big. We had to drive for even a while. Oh, this is rape here. And then we are already here at the end of this short hike here. So we are driving here a little bit through. What's this? Some bigger birds here. I think they are only crows transporting something here. And this wetlands here. Interesting to see all the water now after the dirt of the desert. That's the entrance of this park. It's a state park. And there's so many rabbits here. They're hiding here in the hole there somewhere. I've seen four of them running away here. And there's one. There's another one. Yeah, this is a little bit a hiking trail. Shouldn't walk here too long. Makes no sense here, because there's not everywhere water here. You can see that this is empty here, and behind there's some water. Central Valley here. Everything is relying on water. Is this still part of the park? I think it is. That's some kind of a viewpoint here. There's so many birds sitting around here. They have here their nests here below. There. (1850) lush wetlands. Interesting. This part here. So back in the campsite, and there's a train waiting. The companion is watching squirrels, perhaps. But it will not come out anymore. The squirrel. You can put your camera and then film it when you leave it. I will try this later, perhaps. And what we do now is there is a historical camp, an historical village, let's say. There's a historical park, and this was one of the first black communities of free blacks, black colored Americans. So we will walk here around, and these are the buildings here, everywhere. This is a building, and there are some other buildings too, there behind. And this will take a while. Let's see. I don't know even the name anymore. Let me first make a picture here.
Open the store.
So that's a Tula Country Free Library. So this was once a library, it seems. There are some other houses too here. On the right side here and there. It's now a little bit further away here, the camping spot, and here the train waiting. And we are walking here around a little bit more. And the library was, it seems, a little bit more outside. And this is a pump, a fire extinguisher pump, it looks like. Another building. Oh, there's a tree. I didn't carefully watch that there is a tree here. With nice green. Oh, I think the train is starting. Ah, this was a store here. Drugstore, 1911. Living quarter in the back of the building is to a nurse, she will wear medical care. Own it, the building is the running store. Items available, store including patent medicines, toothpaste, newspaper, magazines, stationery. perfume, cosmetics, jewelry, some clothing. 1918. The following year, so 1919. But the library was there till 1940s. Is there something visible? What's this there below? It's some kind of a pipe there. Oh, this is oh, this is a toilet. Wow, be careful not to fall down here. Outdoor toilet. I think in earlier times you have you learned not to go to toilet in the night. So you can still see here, perhaps it's original, from the drugstore here, everything. It's a nice wood stove there behind and the chair. See the next building. Nice weather. Nice weather. Compagnon. No, Compagnon is not wearing the winter hat anymore. And the sun will set there somewhere in the west. So here's the Barbershop. Difficult to see, perhaps. The Barbershop was given up already after some years. And this is reconstructed. There's the door open. No, it is not open. Nothing to see here. It's a nice pine here. Pine tree. There's some light here. Oh, there's gas connection. Wherever there is a gas connection, perhaps there is even light in the evening, because there's everywhere lights. I think you can also go inside somewhere. We'll watch first what's here. Hotel. This was even a hotel. Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rooms. 1910. A hotel. What's happening with the train here? It was a hotel, and again there are some nice lamps here everywhere. A little bit small hotel perhaps, but today's room rooms are also not very much bigger, but I think it must be a rabbit. It must be open because of the ramp access here for visitors to go through. Let me check here. There's not really anything to see here. In the windows. Oh, there's a room. Barely visible with everything inside still. There's even running water was there. And beds. Oh, there's a light going on. This is indeed. If it gets dark, you can go around here. And perhaps I do this somewhere later then. And there's here also, you can still see everything original here. It's interesting. In the dark to walk here, perhaps. And then the light goes on. So, and what was the companion? I'm looking for this house. There's so many buildings here. Naja, we are nearly around here. There are some more buildings. And then that's it for now here. And then there are behind some more. There's, I don't know where they live, the people. At the end we had here Smith's house. Bedroom. Bedroom, bedroom. There are too many bedrooms here. Best truck garden in the district. What's a truck garden?
The opposite side is
Being a rooster in general, she opened her home to boarders, continued to cultivate a vegetable garden, and she raised chickens for sale. Cow also provided milk for the household and cream for sale to the local dairies. Member of the community where she belonged to the Women's Improvement Club. Okay. So there was another building, a store, and here's also a store, the general store. I don't know, I forgot what the store behind was. So this was some kind of a main street here once. A general store. Exactly, a general store. And there must have been some living. Yeah, but you can imagine this perhaps today not anymore, but in earlier times, especially because of the paved road here, like in a Western movie, all the houses here, one after another, perhaps, I don't know, but there are some buildings missing, I think, because there must also have been some people living there somewhere, and not only store owners, because we have there the hotel, a store, barbershop, another store, the library. Is the car coming? And there's a train coming. Do they collide here? No. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jesus. But I read that they are not very powerful, so that they need 6 of them always. Many of them because they are not so powerful and modern anymore. But this was a short train. It's not even long here. And the car is really stinking here. But anyway, Heinzmann House. Zebedee and Sarah Hinzman directed the construction of this home in the Hinzman General Store. Another general store. The early residents of this town recalled a well-worn path connecting the store and the house. The Hinzman were active in the community, and Zebedee became a member of the community formed to guide Elmswood after the. There's another store here. But perhaps this was also for a bigger surrounding somewhere to get some groceries and whatever here in the town. Oh, it's really an original room, it looks like the others. Oh, a bed. A bed. Zebedee. It's like Zebediah. Oh, there's again. Now the train is starting, I think. No. Ah, yes. It's starting to move. It's starting to move. But now it's open here. Still, now it goes down. Jesus, this will be all the night then here. Okay, that's another general store here. The Hinzman store. And this one was even very long. I forgot it even how long. Used. Large glass windows here. Oh, what's here inside? Jesus, this is everything original still. This looks really nice and interesting with all this old stuff here. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Look inside, everything's still available here. Now it gets finally quieter here. You can imagine this here, the general store with the sign written there on top. There's nothing visible anymore. But there's large windows here. Interesting. And now it's quiet. There's many things to see here. There's a small hut. Wow. A small metal hut. Howard House. 1915. Mainly as temporary lodging. Some of kitchen, living space. Some of the to the town waiting for their homes to be built. Others would come and stay for a week or a month and begun. Sold to poverty. Moved into the house. It's from a roaring family and lived here until 1970s. Oh, really? Until 1970? So this wasn't used until 1970? Huh. There's no window open here. But imagine to live here in such a metal building So here's something written, and this was established, Ellensworth, this town here in 1908, and this was founded by Colonel Ellensworth, 1906, as the highest ranking African American officer in the US Army. And this was the only town in California founded, built, governed and populated entirely by African Americans. And you have some pictures here. Unfortunately, it's not clearly visible anything anymore. This is the problem of this PMMA, polymethyl methacrylate. You shouldn't use this. So this one here, this was the bakery, it seems. A bakery in 1913. (1917, 1918). At the end, the town was not very long functioning somehow. After its foundation here, Colonel Ellensworth State Historic Park. And there's the train station, the old train station. And what the company said was that this was given up because of water problems. There was simply no water here, and also the train station moved. There was no train station anymore than later. And this looks like an old historic train station, but this looks really small. Yeah, somehow there was 1914 $4,000 to $5,000 worth of business here every month in Ellensworth, and this is a lot for this time. And then later it was only $13. Shipments dropped only $13, and then the 30th station closed finally. Can we have a look inside there? I don't know if there's... Oh, this is still everything original here. There's even Santa Fe. There's even perhaps some kind of newspaper. Interesting. Is there a window? It looks like. There's another wood stove. And there's some baggage there. So this was the railroad station. And if you look inside here, there's still the newspaper and news and post distribution things here. Everything really in original shape here. It's very small. There's even backpacks, baggage I mean, a chair, a stove, some seats to wait. Yeah, and the problem was really that there was business declining here, and then later the station was given up when all the shipments dropped to only $13 then, 15 years later. So we have to go this direction further. I think on the left side there is something else. There's another building there, but it's a little bit too far to walk currently. We walk this way back and see what we will have there. So there must have been much more buildings here around, and this is perhaps only what is left here. There's some more. Here's some more buildings. Oh, interesting, the birds. And look, they come back from south. And there's the moon. The birds come back from the south. Oh, they're flying more to the north, to Canada. And this is the south here. Because it's April. Early April, still spring. Oh, that's automatic watering system. So this was once in the front part a restaurant. A really small restaurant here it looks like, and behind there was a bedroom, the living room. And it's so small to live there behind and have it in front a restaurant. I don't know where even the kitchen is then. There are 2 tables here. No, 3 tables. And then you sleep in the back with your family. But where's the kitchen? Was this the kitchen? Yeah, this was the kitchen. And it's everything what you need, the kitchen and the bedroom. And there's another house. I don't know, but there's such a green lawn here. So this explains it a little bit why there's such watering activity on this house. Because this is the house of the founder, Colonel Ellsworth. And as I said, he was 42, somewhere around, a slave. Got his freedom somehow, and then he became the highest rank in the US Army. At this time, and there's an office. He even had a house then in LA back. Yeah. So this was the first house which was built in the town here, but it was destroyed later. So this is a rebuilt version. With a small dairy. You can see this behind, 10-12 cows, and by Ashby, and Ashby was a section boss for the Santa Fe Railroad. Santa Fe Railroad here, the famous Santa Fe Railroad. The sun is setting soon. This will be really a bright night sky with this nearly full moon then. So that's it for now here for today. I don't know if there's something still coming. I think not. And I don't know if you visit the rest tomorrow. I think we can do this with the car then. By the way, this is typical for the US. So you have there, you can drive around with your car. Oh, there's the squirrels playing with each other. So you don't have to walk too far. Oh, no. Would be interesting what this building was, but this was a church, I think. This was a church, huh? So this was indeed the church here. And this again the village from behind here. And this is also something here, perhaps for some festivities. Community house perhaps. And we are going back to the camping area. I have to recharge batteries, relax a little bit till the sun is setting, which will be then in half an hour perhaps. Not too long ago, not too long anymore.